This question is saying there is a step up of 5,000 in fixed cost when the activity crosses 35,000 units. So in between here, we have 35,000 units. When the in so from 32,000 all the way to 35,000, the production cost is 270,000. It's as simple as that. Now, immediately the activity crosses 35,000, cost increases by 5,000. So immediately this unit increases by even one unit, this will increase by 5,000. What if the unit did not increase beyond 35,000? So if the unit did not increase beyond 35,000, then this cost associated from 35,001 to 44,000, there is a cost of 5,000 in the 340,000. And so we need to take that cost out. We need to take that cost out, which is the 5,000. If you have bounced on this video, chances are that you want to understand cost estimation using the high and low method with step fixed cost. This video is for you. It explains cost estimation using low and high method with step fixed cost very well. Make sure you watch this video to the end, understand everything. Let's look at this particular question. Now, this is the activity levels and the production costs of a company. The question is, there is a step up of $5,000 in fixed cost when activity crosses 35,000 units. Okay. Now, what this means is that 32,000 Ghana cedi, 32,000 units of output is equivalent to $270,000 of production cost. Now, don't forget, this production cost, total production cost, is a total fixed cost plus your variable cost. And so inside the 270,000, there is a fixed cost that we don't know. And there is also a variable cost that we don't know. And so we are supposed to solve the question. And the question is saying that when activity crosses 35,000 units, the fixed cost component in $270,000 will increase by $5,000. Okay, so from 32,000 all the way to 35,000 here. 35,000. The fixed cost, the cost associated with it is 270,000. Let me repeat, 32,000 all the way to 35,000. The production cost is 270,000. However, if the activity levels moves from 35,001 all the way to 44,000, the fixed cost will increase by $5,000. And so we are going to use two approaches here to solve this particular question. So let me use violet here. Now, the question is saying there is a step up of 5,000 in fixed cost when activity crosses 35,000. So the assumption here is that the activity level has crossed 35,000. If it crosses 35,000, then this amount here is going to increase by $5,000. So let's use that first approach. So here we are going to write the activity and the production cost. So at the highest level, the highest is August. The activity level is 44,000 and the cost associated is $340,000. Okay. Now at the lowest level, which is the month of July, the activity is 32,000. However, we are assuming that the activity has crossed 35,000. And if it crosses 35,000, this production cost, the fixed cost component will increase by 5,000. We are going to add 5,000 to it. So it's going to be 270,000 plus 5,000, giving us 275,000. So let's find the variable cost per unit. The variable cost per unit is equal to 340,000 minus 275,000 over 44,000 minus 32,000 units. Now, when we subtract this, we are going to get 65,000 divided by 12,000, and we are going to get 5.16 one 5.416 dollars per unit, US dollars per unit, per variable cost. Okay, now having established the variable cost per unit, then let's go on and establish the fixed cost. Okay, so the fixed cost is equal to your total production cost minus your total variable cost. So what this means is that your total production cost at the highest level is 340,000. So 340,000 minus the total variable cost. So we know the variable cost per unit is 5.5416. So we are going to get 5.416 multiplied by the activity level at the highest level, which is 44,000 units. So this is going to give us 101,696 US dollars as our fixed cost. So we can write the production function as 101,696 plus 5.416 times the variable cost. So times the variable units. So the variable unit here is your units times the units. So this is the production cost function. So we can use that to estimate It says that there is a step up of $5,000 in fixed cost when activity crosses 35,000 units. What is the production cost of 37,500? So the production cost is equal to 101,696 plus 5 point, let me clean it. So the production cost at 35,000 at 37,500 units. Is equal to 101,696 plus 5.416 times 37,000 times 37,500. So that is going to give us 304,796 US dollars. So that is the first approach that we are going to use. So this is the first approach. Now let's look at the second approach. Now, in order to look at the second approach, we have to go back to the question. This question is saying there is a step up of 5,000 in fixed cost when the activity crosses 35,000 all the way to 35,000. So in between here we have 35,000 is 270,000. When immediately the unit from 32,000 crosses 35,000 all the way to 35,000, the production cost increases to 70,000 by 5,000. It's as simple as that. Okay. Now, the line is 35,000. The activity crosses 35,000. Immediately it crosses 35,000 by 5,000. So immediately this unit increases by not increase even 1 unit above this will increase by 5,000. Or the unit did not increase above 35,000. The cost, the unit did not the activity did not cross beyond 35,000. So if the activity did not increase beyond 35,000, then it means inside this cost associated from there is a fixed cost of 5,000, 35,001 to 44,000 in the 340,000 of 5,000 in the 340,000. Do you get my point? Let me repeat myself again. And so we need to take that cost out. What this means is that cost out, which is the 5,000. So the second approach that we are going to use is we are going to look at the high level and the low. Now the high level is 44,000. So the activity did not increase beyond 35,000. So the cost that is in this, we need to take that out. So 340,000 minus 5,000. Okay. Then we go to the lowest level, which is 32,000 units with 270,000. Okay. So what we are going to get is this. The variable cost per unit is going to be 340,000 minus 5,000 will give us 335,000 minus the 270,000 all over 44,000 minus 32,000. 320,000. So the variable cost per unit is going to give us 5.416, the same as this. Okay, so it's going to be the same as, it's going to give us the same as what we got over here, right? Then let's go on and find the fixed cost. So the fixed cost is equal to your total production cost minus your total variable cost, just as we did over here. So we are going to get 340,000 minus 5.416 times 44,000 units. And this is going to give us 101,696, right? 101,696. So the fixed cost is this. Now the production cost function is going to give us the same thing. So we are going to get production total cost is equal to 101,696. Sorry. One zero one 101,696 plus 5.416 units. So question is saying 37,500 is going to be 101,696 plus 5.416 multiplied by 37,500. And that is going to give us a total of 304,796 US dollars. So these two approaches will give us the same answer if we analyze it from two angles. Now, I hope you get the understanding. If you don't get the understanding, let me go back and explain the analysis that we did over here once again for you to get the understanding. Great. Now, the question is saying that at 32,000 units, the associated production cost is 270,000. And at 44,000, the associated cost is 340,000. Now, the question further went on to say there is a step up of 5,000 in fixed cost when activity crosses 35,000. So between 32,000 and 44,000, there is 35,000 units in between. Now, look at here, from 32,000 all the way to 35,000. The question says that the production cost is $270,000. So within this activity range, 32,000 to 35,000, the cost is 270,000. Immediately the activity level crosses 35,000, this cost will increase by 5,000. That is one way, and that is the approach that we solved over here. You used over here, sorry. That is the approach that we used over here. Okay. So the approach that we did over here is the first scenario. Now the second scenario is this. What if the activity level did not increase beyond 35,000? It did not cross 35,000. So between 35,001 and 44,000, their production cost is 340,000. If it did not increase beyond, then from 32,000 to 35,000, then from 35,000 to 35,001 to 44,000, there is a cost of 5,000 in the 340,000. And so we need to take out that cost of 5,000 so that we can get an accurate associated production cost from 35,000 downwards to 32,000. That is the analysis that we've done. And that is the second approach that we did over here. Hope you understand what I did. Thank you very much. And subscribe to the channel and get more videos when we upload new videos on the channel.